Welcome to the first tutorial section of our Parametric Modeling Fundamentals unit. In this particular video, we're going to take a look at making this part here called the adjuster. So let's go ahead and dive on in. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go up and start a 2D sketch. This is the first basic thing that we do for every part in Autodesk Inventor. And as I select my plane, I'm going to go up and use my line command and start drawing out the profile of my first feature of this part. And one thing I'm going to do, I always want to incorporate the origin point into my base sketch to make sure I can fully constrain everything. So I'm just going to go through and complete the profile for this now. And then next I'm going to go in with my dimensions and set them to the correct size. So I'm going to do 2.5 inch here for the leg sizes. And for the thickness of each leg, we're going to do 0.75 inches. And there we are. Now I'm going to finish my sketch. And then at this point, you can see it comes to a 3D view. I'm going to use my extrude command. And I'm going to take that profile and I'm going to extrude it into that shape and make a solid. And I want to do that at 2.5 inches for my length. And then when I hit OK, it creates my solid. All right, now that I have my first solid or my first feature of the part, I'm going to go in and I'm going to use the 2D sketch again, and I'm going to make the second part. I'm going to re-rotate my view here. And again, I'm just going to use the line command and I'm going to sketch the basic profile or the rough profile of this particular feature. All right, there we go. And then again, I'm going to come up and use my dimension command and I'm going to start adding dimensions to my features as I go. And you'll notice that as I do this, you'll see the color change. This is letting me know that these feature lines are constrained. Oop, all right, and if I click and drag here, I can move my profile back down here. But I'll go through, make that 0.75 and this one 0.75. Then, similar to last time, I'll finish my sketch and then I'll go through and use the extrude command and create this other feature for my solid part. And then if I hit the direction the other way, it will flip the direction that extrude is going. Hit OK, and then it will join those two features together. And for this next part, we're going to go ahead and add a hole onto the right-hand side flat surface here. I'll start my sketch again as always. This time I'm going to use the circle command in order to make the hole for this feature. And then again, use my dimension commands to come in here to locate where the hole needs to be. So I'm going to make this 0.75. And then going this direction, it's going to be 1.25 inches. And so I've got the hole located. Now I need to click on the hole and provide the diameter of the circle itself. And this one's going to be 0.75 inches in diameter. I'll go ahead, hit finish sketch again. Come back to my extrude command, and when I click on it, you'll notice it wants to create a solid. But if I come down to the Boolean operations, I can click on cut here, and it will cut through any solids I have. And I'm going to select the option just through all, that way it cuts through the entire thing. And then finally, we're going to add that little chamfer on the corner on the right-hand side of our part here on the adjuster. So like before, I'm going to go in, start a 2D sketch. I'm going to click on this right-hand leg here. And then what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to take my line command, click on one of my edges up here, go over, click on the other edge to create that line. Then I'm going to go in with my dimension command, and I know that it is 1 inch from the edge over there, so I'm going to put in 1 inch. And then I'm going to put the angle in, and I have to pick both lines in order for it to create the angle for me. And then I'm going to make that 45 degrees. And again, notice that my sketch is changing color, letting me know that it's fully constrained. All right, now I'm going to go in, use the extrude command, and again, cut through instead of creating. And this time I'm going to use instead of distance, I'm going to use to next. And so that will cut through the part and go to the next feature and stop, just like so. All right, and there you have it. That is the adjuster part done. And this has just been a quick walkthrough of those baby steps that we talked about in the first video, where we create a sketch, draw a rough profile, make sure everything is enclosed, and then use a creation command to make the solid, or in some cases to cut away from the solid. And we just repeat those steps over and over again until we get our finished product. So thanks for sticking around in the video. I'll see you next time, and as always, be inventive.